Hi, everyone. And Monica, you're going to present the video, right?
I think it's not working. So let's go live. No, it didn't work. I tried it, but it didn't work. So let's go live immediately, right away. Technology.
Okay, no worries. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We're back again. We switched our time a little just to, accommodate more people because we know that 6 p.m. is a little busy time for mommies like us. So we'll be doing this starting this week at 8 p.m. PST. So hope you guys can join us. So hi Monica. So my dear friend Monica is here again. So we're back on our Mompreneur series, and today is a very important topic. I think all of us can relate, especially for moms, how mental health matters. For us, we want to really focus on how mental health is really important, especially if you're running a business and you're trying to juggle motherhood and entrepreneurship. And if you're still working like myself too, I'm also working. So there's so many juggling acts that has to happen, and sometimes our mental health is affected. And we'll give you some ideas on how you can cope with it and also what our experiences are because we're just human too, we go through so much stuff personally, financially, physically. So sometimes you get tested how your mental health is. So this is a good topic to dive into, right, Monica?
Definitely, Jillian. Sorry, I was muted because I don't want to be noisy. Yes, yes, as Jillian said, this is one of the things that we do is attraction marketing. By being attraction marketeers, it means that we are authentic. We must be authentic because we want to attract people that are similar to us. Jillian has her life, I have my life, even though we are attracted by each other because we both are moms, we work, we have been going around along our life through different challenges that are similar somehow, and that's why we connected. But at the same time, we're different. She's Filipino and living in Canada. I'm Mexican living in Canada, so there will be maybe Latinos who will be attracted by me, or and Filipinos attracted to Jillian, or the opposite. We never know. So we're different people, but at the end, we are moms. We're human beings, and we have challenges to go through. And for anyone in this life, it's never easy, but if you stay hard, strong, that's my word, strong, if you stay committed and have to know how about how to reach those goals you intend to reach. And it's what we are pretending to share here with you week after week. This might be week number 8, even though we had to cancel for 2 weeks in a row because I was so ill. We apologize for that. I got no voice, but I'm back now, almost back. So, yes, let's go to the topic. Jolene, you are our host today.
Okay, so yeah, so for our first topic, we discuss about mental health as the foundation for success. So I'll give my points, and then Monica can also share her insights about this. So mental health as the foundation for success. When you're a mompreneur, it's not just the business skills. It's also important that you also focus on your mental health. Why? Because if your mental health suffers, obviously the all the areas of your life will suffer, your business, your family. It's important that we take priorities on how we can better equip ourselves to become mentally resilient. So if something happens, there's setbacks that's happening, we're stronger, we know that better things are coming. And for us, there are moments in our business, in our personal life, it's been ups and downs, and sometimes it is really challenging. But knowing at the back of your mind that this is just a journey and this is part of your journey, it gives you confidence that things are going to get better. But at the same time, if you feel that sometimes you need a break, you need a mental break. I think we all went through that where we just pause but don't give up. That's what we always say. So these mental qualities enable mompreneurs to handle setbacks, make informed decision, and balance their roles effectively. So mental resilience can be achieved by such as regular mental check-ins and sharing with people. network. Like me and Monica here, we're part of the same accountability group. So there are moments that we share our experiences, our frustrations, anything that's happening in our personal life that's affecting how we show up in our business. So it's important that you have that mental check-ins, people you can trust, that you can be open, and they will be able to, guide you or help you or give you some sound advice, especially coming from a different perspective. What about you, Monica?
I was telling Jillian. Jillian was the one who chose this topic, and I totally agree with her. And I loved the topic because sometimes we believe that we are super moms, that we cannot get ill. And fortunately, psychology, psychiatry, neurology, there are so many sciences today and studies that encourage people to take awareness of mental health. We believe that we can only get ill because our stomach is in pain, or we break a leg, or we have headache, because we can see it. This hurts, my eye hurts, my nose hurts, my throat is in pain, but we don't acknowledge that our soul, our brain, we can be exhausted. We can even burn out. I will give you one example. I'm a veterinarian, okay, and I always share this example with my friends. I'm sorry for the comparison, but there was a time, okay, when it was super, super cold in Mexico. In Mexico, there's no snow normally in the central part of Mexico, never. But it was so cold that it got, I mean, the pipelines that contained water, they were so cold that water was frozen. And then the chicken, okay, in chicken, big areas where they had chicken, they couldn't drink water. What happened with the chicken? They started to die. Do you think they died because they were dehydrated? They were dying because they were stressed. So just imagine if we do not take awareness of what could happen if we don't have a mental health balance and really healthy with our mind, with our soul. And we have to do things. That's our next point or our next topic. But how are we expecting to be successful if our soul, our brain, our mental status is not in peace, is not okay, and we are not aware of this? It's not bad to go and see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, neurologist, have a group of friends where we can share our situations, our personal struggles, financial struggles, mom struggles, women struggles, going through menopause. I'm going through menopause right now. It's not easy. I never expected to be facing this like ups and downs. I told my kids, stop, I'm a teenager. So don't bother me. I went through 3 teenager stages in my life. With each one of you, I have 3 kids. So don't bother me. I cannot understand myself. And that affects my mental health. So you have to take awareness of this. So
All
for
right.
me.
Thank you for sharing that, Monica. I know it's important that you're right. We have to be aware. And before, mental health talks are very taboo. So I'm glad that right now, we're starting to speak about it openly, and people are becoming more genuine now. And, I myself, I thought I'm a strong person, but honestly, there are times that, you feel like giving up. And it's good to be able to open to people, because you will find out later that they're going through the same situation, and it gives you strength, and that your people is also going through, and you guys are going to be okay. But just be open, talk about it, because the more you keep it to yourself, the harder it's going to be. So yeah. Anyway, so let's discuss about the impact of mental health on physical health. So this one, there's a strong link. Study shows that there's a strong link between mental and physical health. So like chronic stress and anxiety can lead to physical symptoms like headaches, fatigue, and weakened immune system. So they're all connected. So you can't just say that people, that's a strong indication that people are stressed is through their physical health, right? So if you notice that you've been sick for a while, make sure that you take a rest, take a break. Don't feel guilty to take care of yourself, because as moms, I think that's what Monica said too. We all felt that we have to be super moms, but we're just humans. It's okay not to be okay. And it's also important that you take the time to take care of yourself, because if not, nothing else will take care. You take care of the rest of the family, but then you're falling apart. So I don't think that's right to do as well. So I know that sometimes things can be pause and hold, or be on hold, and just be okay with it. You're not perfect. Things will also not working out the way that you wanted, but just know that as long as you're working hard, you're doing your best, you're trying your best, just be okay with it. If it's not happening yet, don't be stressed over it. I know that sometimes family situations happen, stress that also spills over to other areas of our lives. So strengthen your emotions, be more resilient, pray if you need to pray, meditate, anything, or do mindfulness activities that could help you deal with your mental health. And like I said, if you need to seek professional help, don't be shy or ashamed to do that. Okay, what about you? What are your thoughts about it, Monica?
Well, no, again, as a veterinarian, we see that a lot. We see, for example, animals that get chronic situations because they get stressed. You can see it in dogs, for example, that are constantly under stress and they start becoming ill. Same happens to any human being, any living being in the world. So let's talk about moms. Again, we are not a super mom. I'm not a super mom. I commit mistakes and I can get sad. I can get sick. I can feel really, really tired sometimes. Sometimes I feel like my legs are burning because I'm so tired, right? But my mental health can be also in risk, because kids, whom do they normally, usually look forward to be heard, to be listened by? By moms. As we usually say, moms are also psychologists. Okay, that's nice. I would love to be that. But then who will listen to us? Who will support us? So if there's no one with whom we can share our thoughts, our situation, then look, yeah, seek for professional help. I believe all over the world, or many places in the world, have this service. So you don't have to be ashamed by seeking this help. You can do it. You will do it. And once you do it, you will be better. And you will acknowledge that a lot of persons are exactly in your same shoes. Exactly in the same. Then you will, once you start to look for that help, then you will find out that there are so many persons that would share their experience with you and also listen to you and learn by your own experience. So don't be shy and express it. We can all feel burnout, and that can cause diabetes, can cause hypertension or no, you don't imagine how many diseases can start by chronic stress and by mental health situations. So yeah, it's just an invitation to look out, look after yourself, take care of yourself, and love yourself. Show yourself your person, love and respect both.
All right, thank you. That's really powerful. Thank you for that, Monica. You're so right. I totally agree. So for our last points that we want to discuss more about the mental health for mompreneurs is setting an example for children, for our kids. And I think it is essential that we become the role models for our kids. If they see that mommy's always busy, she doesn't take care of herself, she gives everything until she's so it's not a great example for our kids to follow as well. So it's important that we're very, very mindful of how we show up to our kids, because that's what they're going to imbibe as well. I'm guilty of that because I'm always busy. I'm always thinking of so many things that I feel like I'm guilty if I'm stopping or if I'm resting. I feel like, well, I should be doing more. I should be more productive. But lately, I've been thinking, I don't know what happened when I moved to Canada. It's all about like working, 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 and I can't be idle. And I feel like, I'm missing my old self where I really pause and enjoy life. And yeah, I just have a realization that I want to bring that back. I want my kids to also determine that, life is not just about working and being busy all the time. It's okay to pause and enjoy and really savor the
Mhm.
moments with our family. Because honestly, right now, we're just like surviving. We're not really thriving. And I don't want my kids to grow up like that, feeling like life is so hard. There's no enjoyment. So
Mm.
I want them to learn to pause, enjoy whatever they're going through. It's okay. And I don't know what we're gonna think about it as a family. I think we'll have a family meeting where we can see, what, maybe one day a month, we're not going to do anything. We're just gonna chill and relax. So they value, they would learn that, it's okay to rest and relax and not do anything, not be on social media all the time. And hopefully that gives their brain a reset, to really focus on what's important. So that's it for me. What about you, Monica? What are your realizations recently when it comes to setting an example for our children?
I was gonna talk about guilt. Definitely, I think this is totally related to guilt. But I think this comes from generation to generation. That's what we learned from our grandma and our moms, and that's something that we have to break. Like, stop. We don't want our children to live their lives as we do today. And yes, there's something about Canada that also happens to me. I used to play tennis almost every day. I enjoyed it so much and I worked so hard. But I gave myself that permission to work out. I love to work out and I love to play tennis. And today I don't have that time. But if we really, what I told my friends who didn't work out back in Mexico when I used to work at so many hours, I told them, for me, working out, it's like sleeping, like eating, like don't going to the washroom. It was like that, and that's it. They were like, you're crazy. And my health and my body were really, really in good shape. My mental health. And today, it's like everything is rush, rush, rush. And that's not correct. That's not right. So sometimes I would just turn off everything, turn out everything, and I try to take some time for myself. Sorry. That's why I have something in my mouth. One of the things that I try to do, I stop. Canada is a place that has so much nature around us. We are surrounded by in place where I am in British Columbia, full of sea and rivers and mountains and snow and flowers and birds. We have so much of this, and I just stop and take pictures, for example, of flowers, of things. And my kids have learned to do that as well. Have learned to pause, and I think I'm doing something right, but there's still so much. For example, making some yoga, meditating, praying, being together and doing nothing. Nothing is nothing, We are enjoying life. We're living life. That some of my posts are always related to this. Don't stop. Wait. Look around yourself and look how beautiful life is. Stop. We really have to live. Live, not just survive. It's just like a survival mode we live with, and that's not right. We really need to. What about if I die tomorrow? We never know. So we really have to stop and rethink, how do we want to live the rest of our life? Okay, we're working hard towards a goal, and I won't stop, and I know Jillian won't either. But at the same time, we have to set a schedule also for not doing anything, absolutely anything, and take some time off and say, okay, now it's family time. It's Joleen's time. It's Monica's time. Just by myself, doing
Mhm.
anything. And that's it. And I think that's like resetting our body, resetting our mind, resetting our family's mindset. I don't know. That helped me, but I have to do it more organizedly.
Yeah.
Organized. Sorry.
All right. So thank you, Monica. And yeah, I hope you guys found some value in what we shared today, and would love to hear your comments, your thoughts about this topic, because I know this is something that a lot of people doesn't want to talk about, be open with, but we want to be able to set an example that in our online business, you can be yourself. If you're going through something, it's okay. We're all humans. We can't have a perfect life all the time, right? So if you and in this regard too, I know that we're sharing about more of as a mompreneur what we're doing going through, and in our community in our online business, we have a lot of successful mompreneurs, and they were able to do that. We are both very successful in what we do as well. We mentor people to become really great online entrepreneurs. So if you're interested, if you want to look for this as well. So we have a free info session, Canada time, Tuesday and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. If you can't make it live, you can just watch the replay as well. Okay. So I hope that you guys learned something, and we hope that we provided value to you guys. Do you have anything to share, Monica?
The same. You want to join us? It's very easy. You want to send us a message? It's also very easy. It's up to you. We're here with whomever you relate best or
Yeah.
someone else that you see in our business. We're very happy to be together here. We're sisters from different moms, but Jillian and me, we are sisters. That's something that I would never look back because we belong to this community and we belong to this accountability group with this, which is that sisterhood. If you want to find something similar to what we have today, besides the financial success that we will reach, that we are reaching, I mean, it's not only that, it's life itself.
Yeah.
Our life has changed so much with this community, what we are doing, but it's already more than 20 minutes. Thank you so much, Jillian. Thank you for our followers.
I just want to acknowledge that there's a couple of people who's watching us right now. Hi, Florence. Thank you so much. And Israel Flores Vasquez. Thank you so much for watching. So thanks, everyone. And we hope to see you again next week. Okay. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.